Howdy folks, this is Rampage Reviews NXT for September 14th, 2016. So NXT kicks off with Samoa Joe coming out and cutting a promo. Really interesting one where Samoa Joe basically is like super humble, super penitent, says that he admits he did wrong against people in the roster. He admits that he did what it took to get the job done and calls out Nakamura, saying he has something to say to him. Calls out Nakamura, says that I called you a bunch of horrible things, I meant it at the time, but you're actually a decent champion. Says, I want to challenge you as soon as I'm medically cleared. A little bit of hesitation, Nakamura agrees, says, yes, I'll fight you. They shake hands, begrudgingly. Samoa Joe leaves. Nakamura goes to leave. Joe jumps in from behind, beats the holy hell out of him, slams him on the ring steps, or slams him into the ring steps. Then he does the Uranagi onto the ring steps, at which point they bring out the stretcher, and they basically put the neck brace on him and stretcher him out. Painful segment at the end there because they drew out the injury thing just too long, even having Corey Graves out at ringside. From there, we have our first match of the evening. We have Liv Morgan taking on Rachel Fazio, formerly known as Rachel Ellering. I thought this was a good back-and-forth match. In the end, Liv Morgan does get the win. She has the guillotine choke, and Rachel does tap out. Post-match, Liv grabs the mic, cuts a promo basically saying, Asuka said there's no one left to challenge. Well, I'm still here, and I'm not afraid of you, and I'm going to challenge you. The crowd starts chanting, Asuka's going to kill you, and she basically stares at the mic, at the camera, and says, Asuka, I want this. Next up, we have Drew Gulak from the Cruiserweight Classic taking on Hideo Itami. A good back-and-forth match. In the end, Hideo Itami does hit the go to sleep and gets the victory. Hideo Itami's on a roll at this point. I think it's 3 victories in a row. After that, we have the Authors of Pain taking on Doug Sessom and Chris Payne. 2 guys that didn't get entrance, didn't get music, they haven't been seen before. Surprise, surprise, Authors of Pain, Occam and Razor crush them. Double power, or assisted powerbomb for the win, 1, 2, 3 on the pinfall. We cut backstage, Ty Dillinger, and he's asked a few questions about not having quite the summer he wanted, how things are going. He assures us all that he is not an 8.5, he's not even a 9, he is still the perfect 10. That brings us to our main event. We have Bobby Roode taking on No Way Jose. No Way Jose comes out first, a little dance party. Bobby Roode comes out next. It's amazing. He does not descend from the stars or the ceiling in lights. The spotlight hits the stage, and he just slowly rotates on a pedestal, while we all hear how glorious he is. Good match between the 2 of them. In the end, Bobby Roode does overcome. He screams glorious and hits an implant DDT and gets the pinfall for the 1, 2, 3. So this is a good show this week. I'm not a big fan of the injury angle. Matches are pretty good. I'd give NXT this week a good solid B. So I'm picking 3 MVPs for NXT this week. First is Bobby Roode for a killer match. The second is going to be Samoa Joe, because the humble, penitent promo I thought was pretty cool. Followed up by the attack, make us all wonder what the heck's going on. And when you get the crowd to chant, why Joe, why, you know you're doing something right. Number 3, I throw it to Liv Morgan. I like that she brought out their Jersey attitude in challenging Asuka this week. So that's this week's review of NXT. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments down below. Please like, please subscribe, please share this video. Use the hashtag, it's right there, Rampage Reviews, and we'll see you next time.